text. I tried to cut some of the text back. It used to be much worse. I mean, you can attribute to that. Some of this stuff isn't going to make sense right away. The big thing is I want you to be able to understand structurally what you're looking at. Okay, how long is our term together? 10 weeks? Is that right? 10 weeks, thanks, sir. 10 weeks plus this exam week. We'll talk about that later, too. So 10 weeks of class, twice a day, so that's 20 class meetings altogether. So you got these little clicks here, week 1 through week 10, and you can click down through and it'll take you to any section of the schedule page through that. It's kind of weird to think about. Every class is 5% of the classes we have. Sorry, tell me again.
You said twice a day?
Did I say twice a day? I meant twice a week.
Okay.
I say things I don't mean sometimes. Everything else I think I meant today. That was wrong. Twice a week. So every day is 5% of the class time we have. I'm just going to scroll down to week 1 here. Now what I try to do with week 1, with any given week is I give you the dates up here. Here is stuff I try to give you that I think will be important to you. For example, the tutoring schedule. I got a hyperlink there. You can hit on that. It takes you out to COCC's tutoring, and you can check where you can go to get tutoring. I think it's updated for all the campuses now. Let's just take a look. Let's see. Yep, we got Bend, Madras, Prineville, and Redmond. So you can click on any of those, and it'll tell you where math tutoring is happening. I'll probably at some point also have a hard copy to hand you. They usually send them to me in the mailbox by the second day of class. As soon as I get those, I'll bring them down for you too. I don't like printing it myself because sometimes last minute changes get made and let them give me the final copy. So you can click on any of those campuses and they'll tell you what the availability is. Let's just click on Prineville. All right, math is TBA. That's why I don't print it, because there will be hours in there soon. Kelly is, how many of you guys have utilized tutoring center down at the library? Only a couple of you. They're wonderful down there. Hopefully you guys have had a good experience. Kelly is the bomb. Kelly Smith runs the place. She is amazing. She hires the best people to work down there. They are infinitely available. They have much more availability than I have, just by virtue of the fact there's more of them. And they're usually students and they can work in between classes for hours and hours right after we're off the meetings. So great, great resource. As soon as I get these times, I'll get them to you guys. They'll always be posted online though, just so you know. So that's there for you. There's writing tutoring. Did you catch there was also writing tutoring? Not to discount math. The writing's actually already there. Looks like it's starting about a week late, which makes sense. But she's still scurrying to get people to fill those spots, which is probably what's going on here with math as well. Any questions about tutoring? Any comments about tutoring? They don't want to say anything about it. Cool. Monday.
Science is having a new tutoring program, actually.
Really?
I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know how they're.
Let's find out. I bet you they will. Let's
I just did the training for the biology 101. So.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Did they put it?
Bio tutoring, A&P tutoring, chemistry, individual science. Very cool.
Yeah, they're going to be sending out like a survey to see when most people are available for each class, and then put that up.
That sounds like data.
Yeah.
You see how excited I am about getting you guys used to looking at data and making decisions based on data? Oh, this makes me so happy. Good. So soon. Yeah. So you can keep checking this for all your. This is just Ben, but since you guys are in this class, I'm guessing you also have other classes in Ben. I'm hoping you didn't drive down here just to take this class. You've got lots and lots and lots of tutoring options, at least in Ben. I think the other ones, Redmond, they're going to start filling up as the populations of the outlying campuses grow. So that's where it is for you. That's where it is. I don't know if you knew about this. You can download Office 2013 for free and keep it on your computer as long as you're a COCC student. Judging from your faces, a lot of you didn't know that. So anyway, I found out, I freaked out, and then I put a link for you to explore it. As long as you're a COCC student, it's tied to that. It's pretty slick. It's a pretty intelligent way of actually tying those. Please.
What happens when we graduate then?
Then you lose access to it for free.
Oh.
I'm sure they give you some kind of a discounted, hey, you can buy it now for blah, 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 blah.
Other colleges might have it too.
That's very, very true. I would guess something like somebody like Microsoft that makes $8 billion a second can afford to do this with the idea that they'll woo you in to buy their product later. But yeah, as long as you're a COCC student, your next school might very well have access to it too. But yes, please.
My English teacher last year told me that you can have it up to a year after you graduate, actually.
Well, there we go. I don't know that, but I trust you because whoever your English teacher is probably knows more than I do. Yeah, about this. Good. That makes sense. They wouldn't just cut you off as soon like, hey, here's your diploma.
Yeah.
I would imagine they'd give you some kind of a wean-off period. Please.
They also, you can download it on 5 different devices.
Yeah.
Oh, so not just one place.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool. Does it work pretty well on the other devices besides just the desktop? Awesome. There are times in this class I'm going to have you guys using Excel. Some of you guys might want to use Word to submit assessments. So that's a nice thing to have. There are free options. There's OpenOffice. There's some other freebies. Google Docs. Fantastic. You guys have access as COCC students through your login. Like I logged in just like you would log in today when I got here, and you'll notice that down here we got these, there's Word, there's Excel, there's PowerPoint, there's Outlook. So we have access via our login. But this is putting it on your own machine at your house, which is pretty slick. So, very cool. So anyway, there's information for you there if you want to click on that and check it out later. Cool. So that's the kind of stuff I put in the reds at the top of the bars. Week 2, I think week 2, I give you the warning about, yeah, this is the last day you can drop the class to get your money back. After the end of week 2, if you stay in the class, you can still drop the class later, but you don't get your money back after this. This is the first 4 class meetings is all you have to decide whether or not you can live with me for 8 more weeks. And then I try to, just like I say, I just try to put administrative stuff at the beginning of each week. Just stuff that's timely. I've learned, I'm learning, but I've learned more than I used to know about what to tell you guys on the first day. There's certain stuff I shouldn't. Because if I tell you, you're going to forget when it actually becomes due. Like these rainy day coupons, you may have noticed this huge rainy day coupon link up top. Okay, I'm not going to mention those today, except I guess I just did, I'm a liar. I'm not going to tell you in detail about them today, because they won't make any sense until you're going to use them, which won't start until week 3. So I'm going to try to give you just what you need today as far. I'm going to repeat what you need today so that you can take it with you to Wednesday, and we can start getting hit the ground running on Wednesday. Cool. All right, back to week 1. Back to week 1. So what you're going to see, there we go. It's kind of a goofy, I wanted to use a different scheduler than this, because this is kind of anti the way you look at a calendar. Usually when you look at a calendar, it's like, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then the dates, and they go down like this. And this is kind of on its 90 degrees rotated. The days are here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So what that means for you guys is you just follow straight down this column here. That's how you follow your class. You ignore this, this, and this. I did this based on data. I asked my students, should I rewrite the calendar so that you only see your class? And the majority said, no, we like it the way it is. Okay, I'll ask you guys too, at the end of the term. I'll do a survey for you guys as well. But they said leave it the way it is. So basically, Monday, Math 105, this is what we're focusing on right here. So just so you know, I'm going to start this again.